Welcome to the Urban Herbalist YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a basic prosperity bath using herbs, cologne. If you don't have the herbs, you can also substitute a couple drops of essential oil as well. But we're going to do a basic luck bath. First, we need to go over the tools that we need. Fine mesh strainer and a container to strain it in, which we'll set aside for later, and a pot to put our herbs in. So the herbs I'm going to choose for the prosperity bath are thyme. Now there's no exact measurements for this, but step number one, you want to light a candle. For prosperity or luck, you can use white, all-purpose, green, good one for prosperity, as well as yellow or gold. Now, the reason why you have the candle is because you want to pray over your bath while you're making it. Candles are great for drawing in energy and for also keeping your focus. So since this is a prosperity bath, I'm going to go with green. Make sure you have a container to burn it in, and we'll go ahead and light this. Now I'm not going to bore you guys with my prayer, but do whatever type of prayer, whatever your tradition is for prosperity. Say your prayer over your candle, and then leave your candle lit while you're making the bath. Also important, if you have to leave your candle, make sure you snuff it out, don't blow it out. So we've got our candle going. Now we can start assembling our bath. First herb I'm going to use is thyme. There's no exact measurements for the herb. You do about maybe a quarter of a cup of each herb. I'm not measuring because it's not exact. Maybe an eighth to a quarter of a cup of each herb. And I love thyme because it's great for money drawing. The old folklore states as time grows, so does your money. So they recommend you grow thyme in your garden. It's also a great herb to use in money and prosperity work. So thyme is my first choice of herb for prosperity. Next, we need a little bit of luck. So I'm going to put five-finger grass. Five-finger grass is great for drawing money, and it's also great for luck. So we're going to go ahead and add about 1/8 to a quarter cup of herb in our big pot here. And last, one of my favorite herbs that I love to use for any type of attracting work is patchouli. Patchouli is great for attracting, whether you intend it for attracting money or intend it for attracting love. Patchouli has very strong attractive qualities, and I tend to add it to a lot of my love and money work. So we're going to go ahead and add about a 1/8 to 1/4 cup of herb in here. Okay, we have our herbs in our pot. Next is adding the boiling water. Now there's two ways you can do it. You can add the water, put it on your stove, bring it to boiling, and then let it sit and cool off for a bit. Or in a pinch, I've got my tea kettle here. You can use a tea kettle and infuse the herbs this way. And I like to move it when I'm doing attracting work. I'll move the water in a clockwise rotation. Not 100% necessary, just one of my quirks. And now you would take a spoon and stir it a little bit. You don't have to stir it a lot. The most important thing is to let the herbs infuse. So we're going to go ahead and let these infuse for a few minutes. Normally I would let it go about 10 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes you let the herbs infuse in the hot water. So while we're doing that, we can talk about my perfume of choice for prosperity is orange blossom water. You don't have to add a perfume. I like to add it because it gives it a nice scent, and it's a potent herb. In the traditions, the Caribbean traditions, African traditions, colognes are very important in the workings that we do. And orange blossom water is always a great one for prosperity and for luck. You can also choose to use Florida water. Florida water is very common and very popular, and it's easy to find. So you can always add Florida water to this too as well. Or if there's any other type of cologne that you like, say Hoyt's cologne. Hoyt's cologne is very popular with gamblers, and that's great for luck as well. So, what we're going to do, for a bit time's sake with the video, we're going to pretend that we let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. So, I'm going to let this sit a little longer and come back. And we're back. I've let this sit for about 10 minutes, and we're going to go ahead and strain it. Hopefully not making a mess. And I'm making a mess. Okay, so we have our infusion for our spiritual bath. Now the herbs that you used, you don't want to throw them in the garbage. Throw them out in your yard. Just anywhere in nature is good. Your yard, outside your back porch, but just don't throw them in the garbage. So we are done with this. And now we have our infusion for our bath. Now is the time where we would add our colognes. I like orange water, so I'm going to put some orange blossom water in this one. And now our bath is ready to use. Two different methods. You can take a spiritual bath. You can add this to the bath water and soak for about 15 to 20 minutes. Or you can mix this with some water, dilute it with some water to get it to a temperature that is comfortable for you. Put it in a basin and then pour it over you. And the important thing is don't rinse. Whether you get out of the bathtub and you go to dry off with your towel, don't. Get out of the bathtub, or if you've just poured this off over, you want to wipe. Just kind of wipe yourself a little bit so that you dry off faster. And since it is an attraction bath, you want to bring it to you. So you always wipe in the upwards motion. And then air dry. And it's usually best, I usually like to do mine right before I go to bed. Now the colognes do make it smell nice. So that is how you make a prosperity bath. Now if you don't have the time or the herbs or the ability or just don't want to go through the hassle of making your own bath, we do have a prosperity ritual kit that includes a prosperity candle, green, and it does have herbs in it and a little charm. So I've got the candle all prepared for you to pray over, and when the candle's done burning, you can keep the charm in your wallet so that you can keep drawing prosperity to you. I've also made bath salts for prosperity that include the herbs and essential oils that are good for drawing prosperity to you. And the kit also includes a soap, so you can still get those prosperity drawing qualities even if you don't want to take a bath, a spiritual bath. It continues to bring the prosperity energy to you even after you've taken your bath. It also comes with the tea, an herb-infused honey, and a perfume, and a spray. Things that are easy to use, that are already formulated and ready for you to draw prosperity to you. So if you don't want to go through the hassle of making the spiritual bath, I've got a kit here that's all done for you. So I want to thank you for watching the Urban Herbalist YouTube channel. I'm wishing you much luck and prosperity and blessings. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Thank you for watching.